nobody seems to understand the caliber of superstar that stands before them today. And nobody, and especially you, idiot, is prepared or worthy for what's about to happen right about now. I hear that there's a guy that you all know and love as JDX. Go ahead, Triple. JDX. JDX. See, each and every one of them, they're all like you. They're sheep. They do whatever the hell I want them to do. They chant for JDX. They cheer for Jah because they don't know anything. They have to rely. They have to rely on me to tell you what to do. So don't worry. I will tell you exactly what you're going to do right now. The frontman is going to strike his pose in the middle of this mother effing ring. And each and every one of you fat, disgusting, illiterate, bottom-feeding, gelatinous, ridiculously obese idiots are going to stand on your feet and you are going to make some noise for yours truly. Do you hear me? Don't worry, dummies, I counted down for you. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Your time limit is 20 minutes and your referee is Alex Benson. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Molly.
Now to answer my name, I really want you to break down deep in the bowels I want them to know that I run this place. I'm the future champion. I'm the future king. And God, I deserve respect because I was trained by somebody a little bit better than you. Say my name. You shut the hell up. I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hollywood, California, weighing 208 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponents from Chicago, Illinois, but currently hailing from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 215 pounds. And ladies and gentlemen, celebrating his 2-year anniversary of pro wrestling right here tonight in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Real McCoy, JDX.
Welcome to Ringside, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Kodak alongside Josh Callisto, and we've got a special treat in store for you. The Frontman Jah taking on JDX, who is celebrating a special anniversary of sorts here.
Absolutely. His wrestling career started in the St. Paul Eagles Club, and here he is celebrating the anniversary, taking on Frontman Jah.
I've said this before, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a man more charismatic than the Frontman.
Maybe more talented and skilled as well. Frontman Jah has not been pinned or defeated in higher ground wrestling, and we're going to see here if Justin D. Xavier can do that. And tonight, does the D stand for defeat Frontman Jah? We'll have to see.
Are you guys dancing or are you guys actually wrestling?
Right now, Frontman is keeping a good hold of that wrist, controlling the arm, wearing down JDX.
You know, we talk a lot about Jah C, you know, the frontman persona, his ability to talk, get into his competitor's head, you know, get the reaction out of the crowd that he wants. But I think underrated mat skills, for all that he's known, for all the bluster, he can back it up when the bell rings.
100%. Jah C, he is very cocky, very outspoken, but he backs up every single thing he says. Every single thing. And that might be what annoys people even more.
I think you're absolutely right. We're talking future champion here, Josh. I mean, in my eyes, this guy's got championship gold wrapped around his waist at some point in the near future.
Every time he wins a match, he talks about winning that championship. He's been making his way through the roster, super kicking people, and big shoulder tackle right there, and showing off to the crowd. We'll see if he can win that heavyweight championship. He does have a match scheduled to challenge for the championship coming up. So, and now going to the floor. He had enough of that flurry from JDX, and Jah got out of there, escaped before he got into trouble.
You can hear the crowd. We talk about eliciting a response. There are very few professional wrestlers, especially on the independents, that elicit the type of response that Jah C does. Within, not just with his competitors, but with the crowd.
And the crowd, they may be full of people that are incredibly annoyed and offended by Jah C, but he's got his fans in there too, because like we said, he backs up what he says, and he's got talent.
The official trying to break that up as Jah C showing off the power in those kicks. Just grinding JDX into the turnbuckles.
And Jah's got to be careful, especially with those strikes in the corner that count from the referee. We were talking about Jah being undefeated in higher ground. How embarrassing would it be to be handed your first loss on something as simple as not breaking something in the corner, not necessarily a hold or strikes, or not honoring the referee's count?
Being disqualified would not be in Jah C's best interest.
And an STO, that might end the win streak right there. Hook to the leg. Only a 2 count. That was pretty close.
JDX doing the smart thing and hooking that far leg, trying to put as much leverage on that pin, knowing that upper body strength of Jah C is going to be able to allow him to kick out of most of those pin attempts, especially early on in the matchup.
And even if the pinfall doesn't result in the 3 count, if you have enough leverage, if you have enough body limbs wrapped up in a pinfall attempt, your opponent has to put that much more work into getting onto that pinfall, which wears them down that much more, bringing you that much closer to victory.
JDX first to his feet.
And we just got the notification 5 minutes have passed in the time limit for this match.
5 minutes have passed, 15.
Some nice body shots.
Remain.
Body shots and a chop from Jah C.
We were talking about how pinfalls could wear your opponent down. Slide under from JD. Jah C hitting the ropes clothesline. We were talking about how those pinfalls can wear down your opponent. Those body shots will wear you down as well, especially if you hit your opponent in a different spot every time. They're going to have little bruises. They're going to have little knots all over their body.
And once those muscles start to tighten up, Josh, as this match continues on, that's going to cause some not only discomfort, but it could hinder your breathing. It could hinder your recovery. And with guys who are as lightning quick as Jossie, as we just saw there, JDX absolutely in that same ballpark. One wrong step, if you've got a knot or if you can't breathe right, these guys are going to take advantage. And I'm telling you, like that, it's going to be lights out for one of these two guys.
Absolutely. And you saw the ring awareness, the quick recovery from Jah on a lot of that exchange there. But right now, how do you recover from a kick to the head like that? You go to the ground, you get away from your opponent, you collect yourself. Don't rush back into the ring until you're ready. If you got to break the count, but then get out of there again. And there we see Jossie avoiding his opponent at all costs. Got him on electric chair.
Wow.
First into that metal frame of the ring.
And you know what they say about the metal frame on the outside of the ring?
It's made out of metal.
It is made out of metal. And it hurts when your face collides with it. And JDX, I haven't seen him there since he dropped out of frame.
Now we see Frontman Jah trying to win this match. He's got JDX down on the ground out by the bar.
And you've got to think the winner of this match is going to put themselves in a prime position to challenge for a championship soon with the caliber that both of these men have and the wins that they've accrued. A victory over one or the other would put them in high standing and higher ground.
We can barely see JDX on the other side of the ring, but he's in danger. He just at the last moment gets back into the ring, breaks the count. He almost lost this match by count out there.
And how embarrassed not only would it be to lose like that, but then to have Jossie rub it in your face for the foreseeable future as he mounts JDX and just pummels him with rights and lefts, and now just a boot just to rub it in his face. This guy's not just going to beat you down, Josh. He's going to talk to you while he does it.
We may not be able to hear everything Jossie is saying, but you know.
I think the FCC would be okay with that.
Yeah, you know he's taunting Justin in the ring there. He's taking some verbal jabs just as well as the physical jabs.
And here we go, another one of those against the ropes, those chokeholds at the very last second.
And if that cable of those ropes there, if that gets direct access to your throat, it's going to damage your windpipe, and you aren't going to be able to breathe.
You can't wrestle if you can't breathe. I think I've heard someone say that once or twice before. JDX now struggling to get to his feet, struggling to get some breath back, but not struggling to hit some shots to Jossie.
And now we're seeing some fire out of Justin Xavier.
I don't know if he took Jossie lightly or not, but he was kind of on the ropes for a while as we got a high pin and a 2 count, but he's fired up now, is JDX.
And he's got to get back up. He's got to stay in control. Justin's looking like he's hurting there. Down on that mat, maybe favoring some ribs, maybe favoring his gut, probably from those body shots we were seeing earlier. Jossie going for the big vertical suplex now.
Absolutely
him back down.
Nails it, floats over, hooks the far leg, and again, JDX with a nice kick out there. You got to think the gas tank is starting to run a little low.
Yeah, a big vertical suplex like that, it's not only is it going to knock the wind out of you, not only is it going to hurt your back, it's also going to disorient you. Going up into the air, upside down, back down again on the other side. You don't know where you are, and before you know it, you're getting slammed down, getting the wind knocked out of you. But Justin's looking to recover, maybe looking for a slingshot here. Coming in, elbow across.
Absolutely, hits all of it, hooks the leg, goes for a cover, only gets a 2 count. But he got all of that. I wonder if that took some of the wind out of him as well.
And we just got the notification, 10 minutes passed in this match, 10 minutes remaining in the time limit. JDX still favoring that. I almost wonder if it's his abdominal muscles, maybe.
Maybe starting to cramp up a little bit.
He's favoring something in his midsection there. Whether it's his ribs, whether it's his muscles. Hopefully not any organs.
Ooh, what a counter.
Now he's going to be favoring that arm for sure.
And immediately into the cover, hooks that far leg again. Only a 2 count, but what a brilliant move by the front man, recognizing that JDX was down and possibly prone to a victory here. Flies over and hits that cover and nearly got the win, did the front man. Now the front man in control, has that left leg, looking to do some damage to that ankle, that knee.
I think we're about to see Frontman Jah just totally take apart JDX, body part by body part.
JDX is defenseless right now, and Josh, I think you're 100% right. This is Jah C's wheelhouse here. This is where he just starts to decimate his opponents. Like you said, pick a spot, tear it apart, pick another spot, tear it apart.
And did you see that knee? Did you see that miss of the moonsault there?
That could have ended the match, but instead, JDX now has a sliver of opportunity if he can capitalize. There was no one in the pool, as they say, and Jah C hit that all the way, full force. He is out on his feet. I don't think he knows where he is.
I was gonna say, did you see the knee of Jah C down on JDX's stomach? That area, you know that Jah C has now also seen JDX favor that midsection, and it helped him for a little bit. But now JDX is getting his second wind after Jah C missed that moonsault, and that might have been a mistake by Jah C.
I agree. It was that one mistake going for that super kick, unable to hit it.
As soon as he hits that super kick, though, this is over. Mistakes or not, all he needs is just enough space and just enough time to hit that super kick.
We've talked about that before, and wow, what a power slam.
What a power slam. And speaking of mistakes, JDX needed to go for the pinfall. If he would have gone immediately into a pin, hooked the leg, hooked the neck, he'd be winning this match right now, and he'd be going into a heavyweight championship match.
We've mentioned this multiple times in this match. All you need is a sliver. All you need is a second, and there it is. Rolls him over, almost gets the pin. All it's going to take is one man making one micro mistake for this match to end. Both of these competitors so highly thought of.
And for both of these men, with their opponents being the caliber opponents that they are, not immediately going for a pinfall. See, Jah C's going for a pinfall. He hits a big move. He's going for a pinfall, trying to win this match. Not going for a pinfall, not trying to win the match after something like that power slam that JDX hit earlier it's almost insulting to your opponent that you're not trying to beat him after something like that.
And that may have been what would have done it. You said that. It may have ended the match very well. Could have put JDX in the front, pole position for a championship match down the line here. Instead, not going for the pin, and look where we are now. Jah C standing tall, looking to put this match away. You can see it in his eyes. You can hear it as he jaws to JDX, spouting some insult to injury, hooks that head. He's looking to put this match away, guys.
Is he maybe looking for an Airwolf-style butterfly brainbuster? Maybe a butterfly suplex? It's hard to tell.
Oh, a couple of nice counters. Oof, that backhand.
Whatever that butterfly move is, JDX does have scouted because he's countered it twice now.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
I think.
I have no words for that, Josh. That was incredible. And now going for the cover, hooking the leg, grabbing the arm, and coming within a hair's breadth.
One of the nearest near falls I think I've seen ever.
You could not have slid a piece of paper between the mat and the official's hand coming down on that third count before he pulled it back. That was the absolute closest to count I've ever seen.
Before that front lung blower a few moments ago, I was about to say, I think Jah C needs to stop going to the turnbuckle in this match. He did hit that diving X Factor earlier, but he also missed that moonsault. He also got cut off just a few moments ago and met with that front lung blower.
Nearly ended the match.
He needs to stay away from those turnbuckles. He needs to stay in the middle of the ring, keep JDX on the mat, keep striking him, maybe hit that super kick.
If he hits that super kick, like you've said, it's over. He needs to get himself in position to hit that super kick, get out of here with the victory, put himself in position for a championship match. And right now, JDX has other plans as he's in firm control as we speak. And another back elbow. You can hear that sound just reverberate. Uh-oh. Jah C, we've seen this before. Nice counter by both men. Oh, and an underhook. Hooks the leg. That's it.
That could have been that could have been that butterfly move he's been trying for. He snapped into it a bit quicker that time. Got the DDT. And we just got the notification. 15 minutes passed in this time limit. 5 minutes remaining in this matchup. So it's not too often in higher ground wrestling that we see a match get this close to the time limit. But
both of these men absolutely desperate at this point to pick up that victory. Now
JDX going for that Boston Crab if he can get
trying
it.
to flip him over.
He's in the middle of the small package.
Hooks that leg, hooks that underhead, and nearly walked away with a victory there.
If Jossie gets caught in the middle of the ring in that Boston Crab, he's in trouble. He needs to get to the ropes right now. He needs to get out of there.
Again, JDX trying to flip Jossie over, trying to get him into that Boston Crab submission. Now goes for the slingshot.
Smart move from JDX, switching things up. He couldn't get him turned over in that Boston Crab. So
he connected with that kick. He's knocked JDX out for a loop. JDX again going to that top turnbuckle. We've seen him miss multiple times in this matchup before.
He needs to get down. He needs to get back in the ring, and he needs to finish him off. See?
And again, we've seen JDX cut off. I don't know if Jossie didn't have the momentum and superplex over.
Face first. Gonna hit him with the old JDX. Takes him down.
Immediately into the cover. What we are seeing here, Josh, is absolutely nothing short of remarkable by both of these athletes.
And we've got 4 minutes remaining in this time limit.
We've got 4 minutes left. These guys have given everything that they've got. What do you have left? You've emptied your arsenal. You've done everything you could to try to put the other men away.
That he's going for middle of the ring. Look at how Jossie is bent right now. He's in serious danger right here.
You hear him screaming right now.
Serious danger.
This could end any second. I think this is it right here. Jossie unable to fight out of it.
He's got to his back. Now he's in danger of being pinned, but he's in a predicament. He's either in danger of getting pinned or he's in danger of getting tapped out. And luckily, he kept moving. 3 minutes remaining, and Jossie has made his way to the rope, caused the rope break.
Now, again, you got to stay on a guy like Jossie. You cannot take your eyes off of him. You've got to stay on him, as Jossie is as quick as a hiccup here.
He also needs to honor the referee and stay off of him while he's in that rope there. And he might be going for his Widow Peaks right here. What was that?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's JDX chalk.
That was JDX.
Followed up with a super kick. JDX using that chalk in his entrance.
Wow, what did we just see?